What's going on, ESGNation, and welcome back to the 28th episode of Road to Glory here with Myles Marvel here on NCAA Football 14. And today it is championship week, and as we're getting to see there, we got a lot of goals here that we've accomplished here with Myles for this season. It's been a good season so far for his freshman year. And he's got a lot of good things going here. Today he could win his first ever conference championship here for UTSA. We're currently 10 and 2, excuse me, I should say, for this season. Right now 7-1 in conference play. Had a really great game against La Tech in the last episode, and of course found his way out of that one. And now he's got himself into a predicament here today as he's going to be taking on the Conference USA East champions, Florida Atlantic, who are currently 8 and 4 for this season, if I can read correctly here, and 6 and 2 for conference play, and they've had a really good year for themselves. UTSA has in the past won conference championships here, and they're hoping to see if they can win at least another one here with this freshman. Of course, this freshman's up for the Heisman Trophy as well this year, and he will be first to ever do that here, really in any of my series that I've had within his freshman year. So we'll have to see what he can do here in this one. But yeah, Florida Atlantic is going to be the team that we're going to have to take on here today. And of course, if we can win this one, we might have a good shot here to get a pretty decent bowl for ourselves here. And we'll see who we will be playing against in that, if we can, of course, obviously win this one first. But right now, there you see the number one team in the nation, of course, Ohio State, and of course Boise. Wow, they're up there as well. They're 12-0, and they've had a really good season as well. Number 3, Texas A&M, Texas at number 4. Then Oregon, Alabama, Florida, Wisconsin, Oklahoma, USC, Fresno, to round out the rest of it. And there you see, we're ranked number 24 in the nation. There you go. So we get a little love there from the coaches. Hopefully we'll be ranked higher, or maybe even hopefully if we can just crack into the top 25 next year with a decent showing here today, and of course in our bowl game. Now, like I mentioned before, he is up for the Heisman. There you see Powers as well for Ohio State, Lynch, Moore there as well, and McNeil from Oregon up for there. You see 4 out of the 5 are QBs, and of course majority all the 4 of the 5 are from Power 5 conferences. So we'll have to see if what kind of work we can do here today. And of course, Florida Atlantic, too many Florida teams. Florida Atlantic is not a team that's going to let us just get by here. Take a look there. We got the better points per game. Total offense, rushing offense goes to them. Passing offense goes to us. So there's a pretty good battle there for that for this game here. And there you see there what they've done. Of course, they lost in a ranked Miami to start off the year. And another game they lost was a ranked Auburn, where they got beat pretty good there, 31-3. But then after that loss, they went 3 straight, but only lose to FYU. Unfortunately, there that was a game that a lot of people said that they were supposed to win, but for whatever reason, they did not show up. So we're hoping that we'll have that team here today in this matchup. As we'll take a look here to see what Myles can do, as it's going to be a 1st and 10 here. They're on their own 35-yard line. UTSA, the Roadrunners here, trying to get something going and try to, of course, get some points on the board here. Of course, they struggled last week, or actually 2 weeks ago, or at least in the last episode, at least for you guys out there. They struggled and had a tough time to start off there, but then start cooking towards the end there, and making some good plays here. Of course, Marvel just needs to play solid, have a solid game here, and of course help his team win, so we're going to get that chance to be the Heisman Trophy winner this season. And it's Rich Williams, of course, gets the catch there, his first catch of the day for 24 yards. Like I said, this will be a first release for me for any of my series that I've had here on this channel, or at least in YouTube. I know when I was before YouTube, I had a freshman that was up for the Heisman, but unfortunately he did not win it because he ended up because one, he was a freshman, and 2, the other guys that were ahead of him already had a pretty good body of work. So that kind of did him in not to win the Heisman that year. So we'll see if we can do so with Marvel here. As Marvel now for 30 inches coming up here. And he's going to hand this. No, he's going to go ahead and hold on to himself here. He's going to get the first down. He's going to be marked at the 2. As that's going to be at the 2-yard line. Nice carry for him. As that'll be a 1st and goal here for UTSA. Again, trying to put them point board. Handoff now to Moore. Moore's going to go on the outside there. He's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And UTSA on the board here first. Now taking this a 7-0 lead. Move on now later on into the first quarter. Of course, Florida Atlantic couldn't do anything there on their first drive. So we'll see what we can do here on our second as Marvel throws up the middle there to Archie. And Archie cannot hold on to that one there as he was more worried about not getting hit than catching the football. 3rd and 7 coming up here for Marvel. And, of course, there you see him making some adjustments there on the line. Marvel drops back here in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking for a deep pass here. And, oh, he's going to get clobbered there as he should have thrown that one there. But Jeremiah Gates is going to get to him for a sack. And that's going to, of course, force us to punt the ball. So here we are now with a new set of downs. As we get the ball back, 24th ranked UTSA don't want to lose this ranking right now. They got to try to get a win here. As we'll see a play action here. That's going to be thrown there to Edwards as Edwards gets the catch, and that's going to be a gain of 12 on the play. Giving a new set of downs for a new 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 coming up for the Roadrunners. So far, Marvel not successful on that second drive there, but let's see if we can be successful in this one here. Throws that one up there to just tie it into Williams. And Williams cannot come down with a good coverage there from the defender. But Williams just could not keep his hands on the football. 2nd and 10 coming up here. Marvel, again, looking down the line here, looking off to the side there. And that's going to be picked up by Weaver. And it looks like he was trying to get that one there to maybe Moore, I believe, that was there. I'm not for sure who the receiver that was there, but he was trying to get it to one of them there. And unfortunately, that is not going to be helpful. But that does give points now. They do turn that turnover to points. Florida Atlantic now ties us up, ball game up now 7 apiece. So let's see if we can go back out here on this drive. As we go down to a 1st and 10, just 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Marvel there, throws that one off to the left-hand side, finds West. West gets this one there. He's going to be down at the 44 there in Florida Atlantic territory. And that'll be it for the first quarter here. As the first quarter, it's tied up 7 apiece. Marvel has 1 interception, of course, 1 touchdown now on his leisure. Second quarter, as we start off here, we'll flip the field here. As we'll go to a different direction now here at the start of the second quarter. Marvel here again now scrambles around here, throws that one up there quickly there to Goodman, and Goodman gets the catch and gets pushed out of bounds quickly there as he has a gain of 24. That's a nice first down for UTSA. UTSA really trying their best to, use his passing game here. They don't have a running game. Of course, the coach, wants to see what this quarterback can do. As a lot of, there's been a lot of tape on Marvel already here this season. Not just from his high school career, but also his year that he's had so far here. A lot of people are talking about this young man and what he can do. As he sees that one go up the middle, and West cannot hold on to it. It's going to be a 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Roadrunners. Marvel trying to see if he can get these receivers to catch the football. Play action. Marvel looking down the field here, lobs that one up there to Williams, but Williams, unfortunately, that's not necessarily Williams' fault. I think Marvel might have threw that a little low, but Williams had to turn back around, and of course, when he turned back around, he got it clobbered pretty good there for the incomplete pass. 1st and 10 coming up as we get a new set of downs here as we get the ball back, and Marvel, he's going to launch this one here high and deep. That's going to go to West. And that goes all the way down inside the 20 of Florida Atlantic here. Getting these Florida teams mixed up here. But FAU His defense is probably wondering how the hell that get away from them. So now 1st and 10 after the big play. We'll see if we can finish it off here with a touchdown. Marvel here hands that off to Moore. Moore's going to go find a good block there. And he just barely gets around there. He had good blocking there. He just should have exploded out of that backfield. So he only gets 2 on that carry as we go now to a 2nd and 8. We'll see if Marvel is he's going to hand off to Moore again, and Moore's going to run this one on the outside there. He is hustling and finally getting drugged down there as he looks like it's going to be indicated he's just short of getting the 1st down. So we'll see 3rd and inches coming up. 3rd and inches now coming up here for the Roadrunners as they're trying to get this ball here across to at least to the 1st down marker. Looks like he might have gotten there. Okay, he did. Yeah, he's okay. They indicated he got there, so he gets enough there for the 1st down. So 1st and 10 coming up. Marvel has Moore in the backfield there, and they're going to hand it off to Moore again as Moore runs up the middle, and nice carry there from them that time around, going up the middle there. 5 carries, 17 yards for Moore today. See if he can finish it off here. 3rd and 6 coming up here. Open backfield, so it's going to be a pass situation here. As you see, Marvel looks down the field here. He's going to lob that one. He's going to throw that one in the back of the end zone there for Harris. Harris gets that one. Touchdown, UTSA, and they lead us now 14-7. Great play there from UTSA, especially from Ernie Harris in the back of that end zone there. Williams gets a nice catch there for a gain of 19. And that'll, of course, move the chains. As that was a good throw. I got a broken record there. As he's broken a school record. So congratulations there to Rich Williams. Rich Williams, there I should say. So now 1st and 10 coming up. Marvel here, good pocket, looks up the middle there, finds Harris, and Harris gets clobbered good, but he holds on to it. And that's a gain of 25 on the play. That's a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 coming up here for the Roadrunners. Marvel taking his time here. Doesn't have to do too much before the half. He throws that one to West, and West's going to hold on, get a hold of that one for the 1st down. Able to move the chains there. Nice catch. Nice job getting the 1st down. 1:08 left here in the 1st half. UTSA leads this one 14-7. Marvel drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here. He is going to scramble. He's going to call his own number instead. Going down the field here. He's going to get this one all the way to the 5, but he's going to drop the football. But as indicated, it is a fumble. But they're saying it's still Roadrunners football, as one of his teammates helped him out on that play. Thank goodness. Let's see if we can try to finish this football here, or finish this drive here with a touchdown now. 1st and goal coming up. Crowd really getting into it here today. Marvel drops back in the pocket. He's going to scramble around here. He has 2 defenders right on him. He's got to try to get away from him, but he cannot. And he's end up going to losing 2 yards on that attempt there. And that stop there from Raymond Lewis. 2nd and goal coming up here for the UTSA Roadrunners. 30 seconds left here in the half. Marvel here trying to get rid of the football here. Marvel looking down the field. He's going to call his own number instead. He's going to get into the end zone and touchdown. Myles Marvel. Nice run there from him. That's a 7-yard touchdown, and that is going to help them take a 2-possession lead here as we end the 1st half. Start of the 3rd quarter. Marvel's going to drop back in the pocket, and he's going to get taken down quickly for a loss of 10 on the play, as they blitzed them very well there on that play. Go now to a 2nd and 20. Looks like maybe a blitz here is coming. No blitz, but he's got to get out of that end zone there. Don't want to get a safety, and he does run this one for some positive yards. He gets about 9 back from where he was from. So they're almost back. They're just a yard behind the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11. Marvel up the middle here. That's going to go to Edwards, and Edwards cannot hold on. He turned around too late and dropped the football there, and no points are going to be scored. They have to be forced to punt. So now new set of downs here. Pin still underneath our side of the field here on our inside our own 20. And that's going to be a quick pass there to Goodman. 2nd and inches coming up. Marvel, play action. Got the football there, throwing that one up to Edwards. Edwards gets a catch, and Edwards is brought down. But he'll get a 7-yard reception for a new set of downs for a first. 1st and 10 coming up. 4:30 left here in the 3rd quarter. 21-7. Moore has the football here. He is stiff arming, and he is going to do a great job there with that stiff arm, because that's going to give him a gain of 7. As he's getting close to the 30-yard mark here today. Here he has a rushing touchdown already. We're trying to get him that yardage on the ground as well. The coaches want to throw the football here, and they must see something that Marvel doesn't see. But again, Marvel here drops the football. That's going to be fumbled. Archie's going to pick it up. And Archie's going to get a gain of 7 on that play, as they got, looks like they got Marvel's arm really good. He yanked it right out of his arm, but they could not get the football. The Roadrunners will retain possession. Moore now runs this one here for a short, quick carry for about 2 or 3 yards on that carry. Getting close to midfield on getting a 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 coming up here for UTSA. Marvel here taking his time here, maybe calling an audible here. Draws back in the pocket. Looks down the field here. He's going to go again, calls his own number instead. He's trying to hold on to it this time. He does. And he tries to run close to out of the sideline there as he could. Marvel now out of the pocket, snaps the football here. He's going to go to the left-hand side, going down here, looking for a block. He gets a good block there, gets 2 good blocks, breaks off a tackle, and gets inside the 20 there, or near the 20. There is a flag on the field here. It is clipping, and it's going to be on UTSA. Oh, so we get back. We get some of the yards we had, but we have to go. We're going to get penalized for that. 1st and 10. Marvel Hero, he's got to throw it quickly as he's being blitzed, as he gets that one to Edwards. And that was off his back foot there at that. Nice run. And, of course, a nice throw there for Marvel. 1st and 10 coming up here for Marvel and the Roadrunners. Let's see the ball here being snapped. Marvel here throws this one up there. That's going to be caught by Williams, the tight end. He gets it. And Rich Williams gets a 13-yard reception. He is now 83 yards for the day on 4 catches. Let's see if we can get him into the end zone at some point here. 1st and 10. Almost 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Marvel being air traffic controller here, moving guys around, calling out different routes, it looks like. Marvel here looks back here, throws that one up to Edwards, and he cannot hold of it, but it's a nasty hit. And it's Marvel. Marvel's going out of the game. So now we're going to have to see him and see if he's going to be able to come back in this game here. As now Florida Atlanta now taking advantage of this. And they've now came back in this ball game now 21-17. Marvel's back in the game. He had to take a bit of a breather there for quite a while there. But he's coming back here midway through the 4th quarter. Marvel drops back. That is almost getting tipped. That gets tipped away. Could have easily been picked away. But thank goodness that defender doesn't have no hands. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Roadrunners as Marvel now again drops back here. He looks pretty good here after that. He had to sit down for a while. But he runs out of bounds there. Smart move there from him, and that is going to be just short of the 1st down. 3rd and inches now coming up here for Marvel. As Marvel calling audible here. Audible. He's in. Making sure his guys here is what he's calling out. Marvel now throwing this one deep. That's going to go to West. What a play there. What a play. Travis West. 42 yards on that reception. Great throw there. Off-balance throw there from Marvel. And there you see another school record being broken. Congratulations there to him on that record. 1st and 10 after the big play there from Marvel. And going connecting with West. 1st and 10. They're on the Owls 30. And that's going to be tipped away. Intended there for West. And it'll be incomplete pass. Still on the 30-yard line here in AFU Owls possession, or Owls side of the field here. It is tough saying these names. I almost want to keep calling it Florida International, but it's Florida Atlantic. FAU has the Roadrunners in at 3rd and 18, and oh, they get a hold of Marvel that time around. A loss of 10 on the play. That sack is by BJ McKenzie. Good play there for defensively. 1st and 10 coming up here after we forced a punt. And we get the ball back after they could not do anything with it. Marvel's got to do something with it. I don't know why he's standing there. Maybe he's looking down the field. I think he was trying to get someone's attention, but he just, for whatever reason, he just got to get rid of the football there, kid. 2nd and 10 coming up. Marvel here scrambles off to the right-hand side, and he is going to run. That's going to be a stiff arm, and he's going to come down finally, as that's going to be a gain of 19. Florida Atlantic's going to call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. 1st and 10, 21-17, still tight ball game here. Marvel needs to make sure he holds on to the football. He's going to run with it here. He's trying to look for a block. He does get one, as he takes this one there inside the 30, and Florida Atlantic is going to call a timeout. 1 timeout remaining here. As you see Marvel now fired up here, as he's trying to get his team down the field and trying to get at least a touch, at least trying to get a field goal range here to put this one away, but at the same time not leaving too much time on the clock. You see, trying to break away from those, trying to break those tackles there. But Florida Atlantic there doing a good job there, just making him run. I see Marvel here throwing this one up there. That's going to be caught. No, it's not going to be caught. Williams had it, but he dropped it. Incomplete pass. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. I should say that's Peterson that was intended for, not Williams. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Marvel and the Roadrunners. 21-17. Marvel here. He's got to get rid of the football here. He breaks off a tackle. Now he has a chance to run this one here. He's going to run this here. He's going to be a fumble. No! Taylor's going to pick it up. He's going to try to take it back, but no, they're going to stop him. And he's going to be stopped somewhere around his own 3-yard line. You see Marvel there not happy about it, but they say it was not a fumble, and they get retained possession. So lucky break there for us. 1st and goal coming up. Handoff there to Moore. Moore's going to get a good block off the edge there, and that's going to be a touchdown. That right there should be the nail in the coffin. With 1:02 left, it is 28-17, and that is how this one is going to end. Nice win here today, as UTSA almost let this one get away from them. But we got lucky that there was a booth review, and the booth said no, he was down. And Roadrunners maintain possession. What a day. Whew, that could have been really bad. But we have now won a Conference USA Championship, first for Myles Marvel and, of course, Coach Briggs right there, as they are going to win this lovely trophy there. And Florida Atlantic, of course, next year is always next year, as the ranked, number 24th ranked UTSA Roadrunners win today. They are Conference USA champions. And now the question is, what bowl are we going to go to and who are we going to be facing? That is the next question now here for Myles Marvel and, of course, his team here, UTSA Roadrunners. See what they can do for this postseason matchup. We'll see who they're matched up with here in just a bit. But, yeah, this was I don't know, that animation, I mean, this game is old as hell. Excuse my French there, but this game is old as hell, but that animation just kept me, when I was trying to run the ball there and you seen that Marvel was kind of just standing there, I was literally trying to run up the field, but for whatever reason, it kept me in that animation like I was trying to throw. And I was like, no, run, like, and it would not let me run, and and of course I got wiped out a couple times there. So, but yeah, it is what it is. At some point here, I am working on trying to get College Revamp, because I've been wanting to play it and put it on my PS3. But yeah, I'm getting to that. I'm getting around to that. Actually, I'm looking at another PS3. I'm thinking about purchasing another one here soon. But there you see the stats there: 19 of 31, 346 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Completed 61% of his passes. He did get sacked, like I said, quite a bit there, more than my taste. He got sacked there for 5 times in that ball game there. Brown came in at that time where he got knocked the wind out of him, which wasn't for too long. I think he missed like 3 minutes of the first part of the fourth quarter there. But for the most part here, he did his came back in and took care of the work. 18 for 82, 1 rushing touchdown there for Marvel. More 10 carries for 44 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns for him. Of course, 4 fumbles there for Marvel. Like I said, for the most part, some of those were unnecessary. I was trying my best to slide. That was another thing that the game was not letting me do. It was for another reason why I was getting wiped out so much. I was literally tapping the square button to slide, and it was just like, no, I'm not gonna let you slide. So yeah, that's what it is. So, oh well. But hey, we still won the game. But yeah, they did actually come back. I will say they did come down. Of course, you got, obviously it was a simmed. The score was actually 28-23 was the final. They were able to go down the field and score again, that being Florida Atlantic. So, but yeah, of course, here you see their numbers. Powell, 20 of 42, 307, 2 touchdowns. And we got him. Our defense did a great job there. They got to him 9 times in the game. Estes, there you see 6 of 27, 1 touchdown. Powell, 4 for 14. So not a great day there on the ground for him. But he is a freshman pocket passer, so we could see him again here in the next couple years here, depending on how long we decide to stay here with UTSA. And then there you see the numbers there for receiving wise. They had 2 receivers, Estes and Stratton, both got a touchdown, and both had a nice day all through the air. And then you see the defensive numbers there as well. Defensively, it was a good defensive game. Like I said, towards that when he got knocked out of the game, I'm thinking like, oh, please let me back in the game. Like, this game is too close. But we were able to get back in the game, and we ended up finishing off. So there you see, Conference USA champions. Congratulations there to UTSA on that, and that's gonna be a nice trophy put over. And look what we get. We even get this trophy, and this is the first for me, honestly, you guys. Marvel picks up I think for the first time ever for any freshman, wins the Heisman Trophy. And so congratulations to him. So that's a big feat for him, and now that's even more pressure on him to do well his sophomore year. So a lot to on the line there for his next season there. Of course, he did win the Maxwell as well, and of course you see the Walter Camp. We picked that up as well, and of course the Davey O'Brien. Nice. So we picked up a lot of great awards. Wow. So as you take a look here, we prepare for our next game, and there you see we do win. We are going to the bowl game here. We're taking on Ole Miss. They're 7-5 for the season, and we'll be playing at the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. So we'll be playing there. We'll see what we can do against one of the not necessarily a powerhouse team, but they're part of the Power 5. They're an SEC team. We'll see if we can go kick their behinds and kind of shock the world. We've already shocked the world once, getting the Heisman Trophy. Now can we do it against? Can our Heisman Trophy winner do it against a good Power 5 team like Ole Miss? We'll see if they can do that coming up in the next episode, guys. And then, like I said, that'll be coming out next Friday here on the channel. So stay tuned for episode 29. But that's it for this episode of Road to Glory here with Myles Marvel. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on the channel. Not to mention, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord, as well as check us over at our Twitch channel. That is twitch.tv ESGNet. And don't forget to check out our second channel. If you want some more NCAA action, we got a nice Stanford Cardinals dynasty over there. Go check it out over there on ESGNet Plus LP. That's it for this episode of Road to Glory with Myles Marvel. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.